Peter Ballards. He's given us some tips on how to go about filleting the fish.
Right.
We've got a beautiful trout here from Lake Brunner in New Zealand. It's all clamped in, and he's going to start doing what he does.
Right. First thing you do is you get your thumb on this particular side, your thumb in right inside there, and, and your finger on the end of the board to hold it so it's nice and taut. The whole fish is taut. It makes it easier to take the fillet off the back. You cut in here just behind this front fin, get to the bone there, and swivel the knife round, and then now you go down the backbone. You can hear the crunching of the bones, and you just right down, having the knife at a slight angle, not like that, but a slight angle on the way through. It's a lot easier. And then you turn it over, and then we have one fillet taken off. There you go, there's the backbone, and there's the fillet. We put it straight away under water so the blood does not actually go into the flesh. Go straight under the water, tidy it up, and then we have one side flesh taken off. What we'll do now is that we'll leave the other side at the moment, and we'll put that one side, and we'll finish this side off. Normally I'll just take the other side off as well, but we're just doing this now. First thing you do is take these bones out, those ones there, which is the rib cage, and you start at the front, and we don't put your fingers in, just sort of put them on the top, and just slowly take these bones, and so there we go. Using the edge of the board, this is the edge of the board there, so that it becomes a sort of more of a straight line, much easier to take the bones out. Just sliding gently underneath the bones, and then when we're finished, you can see how much the bones have all just gone off. Now, next is we just tidy up the sides and stuff. We're taking this bit here, this bit of white off, and we'll just straighten that up. So I turn this bit around because I'm right-handed, and we just take that off. We take that off, and we take that off, and then we just tidy it up by cutting all that off, like so. Tuck it away. Probably wasteful, but that's it. And on the other side, we'll do the same. We just cut in. This is probably a bit more difficult, but just cut that and trim that up so the flesh, so the fillet will look good. And there we go. Now the next one is that there's still one more row of bones, and the row of bones is sitting through there that you can't, at the moment you can't see. And this is the trick I do, is that you get the knife and you scrape it along. And you can see by just taking a little bit of flesh off, you can see the row of bones. Chuck the flesh away. Now in here we're now going to cut down the row of bone and take these bones out. So we're going to gently put a knife mark all the way through. The bones go to around about here, thereabouts there. So we then gently, making sure you don't too much pressure on, so the knife actually just stops at the top of the bone, and we have a look, and you can see how it's gone just to the skin, right through the flesh but to the skin. Now we'll put it back in there. We've got to take the row of bones out by cutting the other side, and I just put a little nick at the start and just follow the line. Now, this is a bit of a guesswork, this bit, approximately, because you're trying to get all the bones out without cutting any of them. And we do the same again. Have we gone to the bottom? Yep, not there though. We've got it still not there, so we better do that. Better job. Now we'll have another look. Yep, it's there to the bottom. What we'll do now is take this out. We lift it up, get that, and we give that a little nick in there, like so. Put your knife down, put your thumb in there, and just yank. And there's the row of bones. Sometimes you need to just finish the last of it off there. Fingers and thumbs here. Okay, chuck that away. Now the last little piece is that sometimes there's a bone stuck in this little piece here, so I just trim this off. I take this little bit off there, and I trim that little bit off there, and that's it. Now that's the fillet done. That's with the skin still on. You can see the skin still on. Now, so if you're going to fry the trout, it's quite good having the skin off, so we'll just take the skin off. We start at this end, we go down, and we now just slide the knife between the skin and the flesh. Just gentle strokes, running your hand behind it and just holding the skin so it's not springing back. Just gently through, just no, there it is. We'll turn that over, and there you've got
Excellent. Thank you very much. Hope that helps some happy fishermen, especially when you catch a nice brown trout at Lake Brunner. Thank you, Peter.
That's alright.